Well, hello, DP Crazy Lady here. It is 2:11 a.m. It is now considered the 17th of January 2025. It is a Friday. Uh, I never consider it the day until, I get up in the morning. But I thought what I would do on this one is a little bit of maybe not so much sip, but a whip, and give you an update of my week, like a weekly update thingy. Right now I'm working on the sun part of the solar system with Bianca, Queen Bee DPs. I don't know how far she's gotten on any of hers. I'm not getting any updates. I don't know what is going on with YouTube. No notifications or anything, but I'll have to look and figure out why I'm not. But anyway, I thought I'd show you this, and then I'm going to show you the some of the minis that I worked on in between. There's this one, that one. I think that was the first one. No, well, they're almost the same. I just now noticed. This one. So I was trying to figure out which one I did first, but they're almost identical. Matter of fact, they are. They stuck two of the same. So didn't notice that until I just now showed them to you. So surprise, surprise. Then I worked on these two. This one is really pretty, and this one here, got some hair on it. I stuck a piece of tape on it. It's down a little far because when I have to put the plastic back over top, I almost made the mistake of the wrong side of the plastic, and I had a heck of a time getting it to unpeel from this extra glue that they put on the side all the way around. So I've gotten to 4 of them. I did run out of one drill. Was one of the colors here. If I'd have known there was 2 here they're almost identical. There's a little bit of shading that's different in the pot and in the plant. If I'd have known there were 2 of the same when I was working on them, I would have went ahead and did just one and not robbed Peter to pay Paul, because I did not have any of these colors that I needed. It was one of the shades of green, and I went through every diamond painting I have. I went through every extra drills that I had, and I did not have that shade. So that's the 4 that I have finished in between this. So I thought I'd show you those, so you can see I am working on something. I'm not feeling real well right now. I'll explain that later. Anyway, Monday, which would have been the 13th, well, right now I'm working on the ABs. So, but Monday, my sleep schedule is so screwed up. I mean, major. I'm up most of the night and then cat nap off and on during the day. Don't know why. Can't seem to sleep at night. It's not stress or anything like that. I just can't seem to sleep at night. So, let's see if I can get this down a little bit here. Okay. So anyway, Monday, I was catnapping, and my daughter came in here and she says, Mom, she says, Grandma's here, my mother. And I said, what the heck is she doing here? the roads are bad. It was snowing and stuff. And I thought, what the heck is she doing out and about in this kind of weather? And she hadn't called. Usually she calls to say, hey, are you home? Or I suspect she knew we'd be home because of the way the weather was. But here, what it was is she had a doctor's appointment, and she's in PA, just across the PA line, or the state line, and most all her doctors are in the Ohio side. So she was basically almost halfway here after her doctor's appointment. So she thought, well, I'll just, go on a little further and swing down to my daughter's house. Plus, she said she had been riding around in the car off and on for the past month or so with a couple Christmas presents in there for us, which was something very simple. She just got some bath work stuff for my daughter, and for me she got their embroidered bath towels that say Joy on them, and she said, well, guess you can't use them right now, I guess you'll have to display them next Christmas. But she had went to her doctor's appointment, and finally, after all these years, she finally found a doctor that would give her some kind of medication that would alleviate some of the pain that she has from the stenosis and from the arthritis that she has. Because she said, I don't want to have to take a pill every day. I just want to take one whenever I'm feeling my worst. She said, because I don't want to take the pills I was taking and all they do is knock me out, so I'm not productive. I can't do anything. So I can understand that. So she finally found a doctor that gave her some meds that they don't make her loopy, but they alleviate the pain, and it doesn't make her want to really sleep. It might make her drowsy, and she said she would take that when, later in the afternoon or evening after she's done a few things, and she wants to be able to relax and then sleep. So that works out good for her. So she visited for a little while, and I gave her a bunch of groceries that I had here that I told her, I said I was going to drive them out to her before, but the weather's been so bad I couldn't take them out to her. So thank goodness she did show up, and I went ahead and gave them to her. And she was only here for about an hour, and then my daughter loaded up her car for her, and off she went. And then it snowed some more, and temperatures at night were in the teens to single digits. Right now I think it's 22 degrees. So, it's not going to get any better, and it's just going to get colder. So Tuesday, I told my daughter, I said, we have to go on up to Aldi's because I need a dozen eggs, and I need some more creamer. So she said, okay, I should go with. And I think I had mentioned that the eggs are $5 a dozen now. So picked up the creamer, got the eggs, got some grapes that I wanted, and a couple other items that she picked up. And I don't think we stopped. We had to, that's why we went on Tuesday anyway. She had to get kitty litter. She had run out of kitty litter for the kitty, and I told her when we were out a few days before that, she should have mentioned it, and she forgot. So we made that trip, to get the kitty litter, and had a $5 off coupon, which thank goodness, because the kitty litter is normally like $20 for a box, and Pet Supply Plus had it on sale for $15, and we had a $5 off, so it just ran a little over $10. So that was really good. That was a real good bargain. Because that box, the size of the box, stuff will last her the month or more. So that works out good. And let's see, Wednesday, I think Wednesday we just stayed home. Didn't go anywhere, didn't do anything. Watched Netflix. Watched it snow like a bat out of hell. I mean, it was coming down, I'd say like rain in buckets, but it was just coming down like somebody kept shaking the snow globe and you couldn't see out there. That's how bad it was. And I told my daughter, I said, you know what? I said, check on Wednesday night. I told her, I said, check just for the heck of it, check at Walmart and see how much that 60 dozen eggs or 60 eggs cost. It started out originally at $7 for 60 eggs. Then it went up at one time to like $10 or $12. And then it dropped back down to 10. And then one time it was up to like $22 or something like that. And I said, you know what? I said, if I keep buying $5 dozen eggs, it's going to cost me almost $30 to get the same amount of eggs if those ones up there at Walmart are like, $20. I said, I'm going to be spending more money on eggs than if I just buy the 60. So she checked and it said, well, they're $20. And I said, you know what? I said, we're going up there Thursday and we're going to get the eggs up there because I used my last 2 the other day. And I said, we're going. I hate to go up there. The snow was bad. The roads are bad. And I figured they weren't going to get much better on Thursday. So I thought, well, we got to go. And so I had to stop and pick up Prescription First. And we took our time going. The roads weren't too bad, but there was a lot of slushy going on, and that made it kind of treacherous. Cause, slush, sometimes you hit it and it acts just like ice. So I took my time. We got there. There weren't tons of people in Walmart. We didn't get there early. I think we got there about 12:30 in the afternoon. And grabbed the eggs. I got some pre-cooked breaded chicken, they call it a picnic type chicken. Never had Walmart's, and I thought, well, I want to try theirs. I like Giant Eagle's better. But we got it, because I said, well, we can have that for dinner, because the day before I made chili in the pressure cooker, and I didn't want to have to eat the chili again yesterday on Thursday. So I said, we'll have the chicken, and then on Friday I'll go ahead and make what's left. I'll heat up what's left of the chili, but I'll make my spaghetti squash first, and then we'll just pour the chili, because there's not a whole lot of it, pour it over top of the spaghetti squash and eat it like that. We'll have that on Friday. So we picked up the few things we had to pick up, and then we had to stop and get the mail. Liam's license were in the mailbox, plus the electric bill. My daughter wanted to get it so she can write a check, and I told her I could drive it out to the electric company on Saturday or something, because I think Saturday it's supposed to be like about 37 degrees, so it shouldn't be too bad. So what made me mad yesterday, with the mobile home park really ticked me off. These guys are, the managers are idiots, and so are the rest of them. But anyhow, they apparently had some kind of leak or something, and I had left the mailboxes and came around the corner to the stop sign, and you could see like a little divot near the stop sign. I thought, okay, but I was paying attention to stopping, and there was not just a rut there was a canyon in the ice and snow, whatever. It was almost hidden, and my car dropped down in it. My rear end of the car dropped down in it, and I just have that small little smart car, and it's like, the rear end like practically disappeared, and I'm trying to get out of it, and I can't because it's like solid ice after they had a leak or something, and it just formed this hole. And I'm sitting there rocking this thing back and forth. The plumbing company is sitting there watching me rock this thing back and forth along with the manager of the friggin' park. Finally, I yelled something I probably shouldn't have out the door, and it pissed me off. Finally, two guys came up and said, well, we'll see if we can push you out of there, rock you out of there. And I said, well, all you'd have to do really is grab the rear end of my car. You could lift it up, for gosh sakes. It don't weigh that much. So they rocked it enough, and I got out. But when it hit, I told my daughter, I said, I probably did some kind of damage to the underneath of the carriage somewhere. I noticed when I finally got home from the boxes and pulled in my driveway, I noticed that my exhaust in the back was a little loose. So I think what I did when I hit is I might have popped the one of the brackets or something. So I'm going to have to wait until I get my next check and take the car down to Flynn's Auto and have them not only rotate my tires, but to go ahead and check my brakes to make sure they're still good, and see if they can put another bracket or tighten up the exhaust on there. I'm hoping that I didn't bust up my exhaust or anything. It doesn't sound any different, but that may rattle itself loose, and it just ticks me off, this stupid park. I'm telling you, because the plumbers were working up there doing this stuff, and all they had to do was they've got them there in the back of their trucks. They're a big company, and all they had to do was stick an orange cone there, and it would have prevented anybody from hitting that. But no, don't work professionally. Just be idiots. I mean, hell, the park has I don't know how many cones in up at their office. They could have stuck a cone there, but no, of course not. So that really burned my buns. I can't afford to have my car damaged. It's the only one I got, and can't replace it. So anyway, and so we had the chicken and stuff, and I don't think it was the chicken, but all evening Thursday and even now, my stomach is bad. Me and the bathroom are best friends, and cramping, and it's like, and it makes me nauseous. So of course I'm not going to be sleeping, dealing with that. So that's why I haven't been feeling good either, and I've been so tired, and I don't know what my issue is. Like I said, of not sleeping at night. I don't know. I started this Sun a day or two ago, and I had to put it aside because it was driving me crazy with, there was one specific color that was a constant color. And I always work one color at a time when I'm working a big area like this. I'll you know, and work on it till that particular color is gone, and it just drove me crazy. So I had put it aside for a day or so, and didn't want to deal with it. Excuse me. I cannot wait until this is done. I mean, I like the squares, and I like the brightness and colors of the painting and stuff, but I'm getting so tired of something large, you know, and but I don't want to put it aside and start something else. I want to finish this, because if I know if I uh, put it aside, I will never get back to it. So I have to make sure that I finish the darn thing. I'm trying to fix my glue dot. Let's see. I don't think there's much anything else going on. Like I said, Saturday I'll probably, the glue dot's coming out. I'll probably go into town and, well, either Saturday or maybe today. It just depends on how the roads are again, because we did get more snow today. It snowed some more. Because I could always, you know, go into town, drop the electric bill off and the payment, and swing by the food bank and see if they got any bread. Other than that, there's nothing else that I need. I've got plenty of groceries. I probably won't have to grocery shop next month either, other than if all I have to buy is any fresh veggies. That'd be great, because then I could have the fresh veggies, because I don't need any meats at all. I don't need any canned veggies. I've got tons of those. So I could buy some fresh veggies and get me some more fruit. I go through grapes like it's nobody's business, and I go through tomatoes. I love the tomatoes with my cottage cheese. So, and I have a doctor's appointment in March, and I know even if she doesn't yell at me, I'm going to yell at myself for gaining the weight. I'm just hoping that my glucose level has not increased because of the gaining of weight. I haven't been measuring my food like I should have been. I almost feel like one of the, you know, mama bears in the winter. You know, pack it on so you stay warm. You know, or you don't eat your young. I don't know, but I thought I shouldn't have done it. But this summer, that's it. I got to get my butt out. We got to start walking again this spring or summer, as soon as the weather breaks. I think it's like, what, 61 days until spring? Oh, please. You know, I don't know what I hate more, the winter or all that dreary rain. So, hope everybody else is not freezing their butts off or roasting, depending on where you're at, where you live. Hopefully the fires in California are subsiding. I haven't really watched much news. My sister lives in California, but she's more north. She's not down near LA and stuff where the fires are. Though I suspect, depending on how the wind blows, you know, she could be getting, you know, some of the smoke. But her house butts up a mountain. So unless there's any fires that would start near her, the mountain would stop, I guess, some of the fires or something. And she used to be a firefighter, so I'm sure she knows what to look for and how to deal with it. So I haven't spoken to her in quite a while, so I don't know. I don't know how things are going out her end. Though if anything was going on, my mother would have told me, because she talks to her all the time, I guess. And let's see, anything else? My stepdad says he's not feeling too good. He 102 years old, and you know, he keeps saying things like, I think I'm on my way out, you know, and stuff. I mean, I wish he wouldn't talk like that, because that just depresses him. It could depress him. It bothers my mom, you know. She doesn't want to hear that. And of course, you don't want to hear it. But, you know, I mean, his health is good. He just don't seem to want to eat like he should. They can't seem to get the right kind of teeth to fit him right, and they hurt his gums and everything. So anything my mom cooks for him has to be softened, and you know, and he don't want to eat any meat. He just, you know, soft stuff, vegetables, things like that. Though he does love his fried potatoes. He can sit down and eat a plate full of that. So, I don't know. I worry about him, and I worry about my mom, because I don't know what she'll do when he's no longer around. She's 90. And heck, soon to be 91 in a matter of months. You know, so I don't know. I don't want that phone call. But so that's my week. Not exciting, but just like I said, staying in as much as possible, trying to, you know, stay away from this kind of weather. But see, how long have I been on here? Okay, yeah, I've been on for a little while. That should be plenty. Giving you an update. If I haven't, if there's anything I forgot, I don't think it's important. Nothing, you know, nothing else that I can think of. Just want to finish this. That's all. I just want to finish it. So, well, it came to the end so far. I've got a few more of the number 3 ABs with the lights off. It looks really nice. You can see that I have to fill in, of course, but it's looking really good, I think. So, don't know if I'll hang it up or not. Haven't decided. I don't think I might have the magnetics that fit across this. I think they'll fit if I want to hang it up temporarily in my room for a week or two, so I can at least look at it. So, well, y'all have a good weekend. I'll try and get back on here maybe Monday. I figure this is a, you know, good enough update so you know I'm here. That's about it. I'm just going to be sticking with Netflix or Amazon Prime, which is what we watch at times, but mostly it's Netflix and YouTube. That's what I watch. I don't watch mainstream media at all. I don't pay attention to none of it. I figure, hey, surprise me, you know. So, well, y'all have a good one, and I'll see you back on Monday. Comment if you got a chance or get a chance. you know, that's all I can say. I'm not going to go through the hassle again of trying to put people's links in. It's just not working. So, have a good one. Love you all. DP Crazy Lady, I'm out.